we are back after a month or so with Dungeons of Hinterberg. Remember what we did? Where we were? Because I sure as fuck didn't. So I had to watch the end of my old VOD again. My last VOD. To realize where we were and what we wanted to do. We're back at the fucking abandoned mineshaft. Because I wanted to get the coin that I haven't gotten in here. That was the idea, the commemorative coin, to get that before we continue. Yeah, I full on forgot that. That my plan was to get all the coins for the first time. Well, this is my second playthrough, so still for the first time. But yeah. So also, fun thing. Right now, I am playing 2 other third-person action RPGs. So this is the third one. I'm replaying Elden Ring right now to finally replay the DLC that I only played through once. And I just reached the DLC. I'm also playing through the Gothic 1 remake. And now Dungeons of Hinterberg. And yeah, if I count No More Heroes, which we started on Switch, it's 4. All of which have different control schemes and button layouts. Well, we'll see how this goes. I might have missed a chest or two. No, you missed the coin, especially. Get in there. I have missed this game, by the way. I mean, it's the fate of the Sunday game to have more streams skipped than the Wednesday slot. So while it is a shame that it's been like, I don't know, again like a month since we last played this, I like that we are finally back. Ah, right, the eyes. Now, we gotta pay attention to where the frickin' coin could be. Yes, we do it. Doggone the lorry without it. Yeah, the lorry. That's what I thought. There's this one time exactly what we had where you jump over the canyon. You mean the minecart? Same. I don't think it is the same. A lorry is like no, that doesn't work. Ah. Oh. Lorry is like British slang term for what's it called? What's it called in real? Like trucks. How am I struggling with the first puzzle now? Or do I have to? Now. It is late. I don't feel like my ability to actually focus. All right, that makes sense. Okay, so it wasn't in here. I gotta attune back to the relaxing Hinterberg lifestyle. The freaking action adventure vacation that you take here. What's jump? See what I mean? What the fuck? Oh, I can run, right? Yeah. There we go. That's what I mean with playing very similar games, like from the basic concepts at the same time, that all have different button layouts. Though surprisingly, it went well when we played Gothic yesterday, because I'm playing a lot of Elden Ring right now. But we killed a shadow beast yesterday in Gothic, which was not an easy feat. It's the end. I love how it says Auf Wiedersehen, by the way. Yeah, you now know. Oh, I can't. Why can't I say it? You now know. There we go. What that's like. Having sore muscles after climbing, after rock climbing. It isn't easy. Which is all the more weird why they allow tourists to just hang out here. You still felt it yesterday while climbing the stairs. That's long, though. But I mean, it's like with all sports, right? It gets better once you do it a couple of times and build up the muscles and the core strength specifically. What's dodge? This is dodge. I immediately hit the frickin' I hit the Gothic dodge button again, like 3 times. Ow. Okay, this is not a long dungeon. It is legitimately like the second or first one you actually do. Like, it is the first the first non-tutorial one you do. Very good in activating muscles you don't normally use. Yes, it's very good in. What do I do here? Oh, I probably come from up top. Am I already past the coin? Then yes, please. Way past? What? It's weird to me that you're calling it lorry. I'm not gonna lie. I've never heard this word, this thing referred to as that. Though it's probably... Hi. Ah. There we go. So it wasn't way past. It was this exact action. This exact moment. Way past. I thought it was like at the beginning of the dungeon or something. I love how we did this dungeon already like a month ago, and I still have like no recollection of what to do. Ah, that makes sense. You thought it was the first one. Okay, that makes sense. But nice. We got it. I mean, in theory, we could just leave, right? We could use the thing. The, like, whistle that we got. But where's the fun in that? I actually don't know if you get... Since it's a dungeon we completed already. If we get... Yeah, it's good to get back into the groove, and... If you only get, like, max HP, or, like, the social stats, if you complete a dungeon that you haven't completed before... We shall see. I guess they are called lorries because... Like... The British term for trucks probably is lorry. Because they have, like, carriages that are similar to these. And they're used for, like, hauling large amounts of goods. But I only ever heard this thing being referred to as a minecart. And I legitimately only know the word lorry from, like... I don't know. Why did I do that? Like British... documentaries or like YouTube videos or something. I'll probably get really annoyed that I or I need to do this first. That I'm now, like, committed to getting all the coins. Because it will probably be super annoying. Especially in the later dungeons. Yeah, that makes sense. It's Lore in German, so... Der Kipper. That sounds like a weird, like, serial killer. It is, yeah, that's what I mean. Trucks. There we go. Alright. I... absolutely, again, hit the Gothic dodge button. Hey, perfect dodge. What's the button for these? Ow, ow, ow. No. Yeah, it's probably because, it's specifically, like, British English. Day 6 evening. You know what that means? It's finally here. We only waited a month. The Onion Festival is this evening. Yes. I should go down to the main square and find Alex. New quest, my eyes are tearing up. Does it make sense to go to a shop? It's really awkward. I love it. Yeah, we can check out if the stores are open, even though the Onion Festival is going on. We can check, by the way. People. Dog, right? We need to spend time with the dog. Did they tell me what I need for? It didn't write down what I need for Renault or Sam. I think for Renault it was more renown. It's definitely not amusement or relaxation. Bro's neither amused nor relaxed. It's so expensive. These shops are making like a fortune. Wave Striker. Look at the money. Oh, I do have something to sell. Oh, it's goop covered, right? That will double when you have 20 relaxation, you have 0. And that's the story of my life. I don't think I'm a kid. Like, lawyer kid would imply that I'm the child of a lawyer. I am a lawyer. I mean, not me, not Ben the streamer, but Louisa. The Onion Festival! Again, I'm playing through Elden Ring again, so I just very recently did I very recently did the Radahn fight, and Jaren, like 4 times or so, he goes, "The Radahn Festival!" Way to ruin it? Aw, no. Here, have an onion. The Radahn. That's a boss fight. You want an onion smoothie freshly squeezed. You know what? I'll pass. I'll pass. I wonder what they did to the old fountain. Maybe they'll finally show us tonight. Maybe it's a big onion. That's a choice. Tonight, everything's onion. Our onions are local and organic. We also say monster plushies. 30 euros? What the fuck? 15? I mean, okay, 30 for a plushie, fine. It's a touristy thing. Also, they're pretty big. Those are paper masks. 15 euros. Rip off. I can't, sadly, I can't. They probably had like a tent and had the workers work, like change the fountain under the tent or something. I have no idea how else you would do it. Like how you would sanitize an asbestos-riddled building. You put a big tent around it. There you are. I think the mayor is about to start her speech. Stick with me. It's starting to get crowded. This is tonight's main event. If I need to do any shopping this evening, I should be quick about it. This evening is probably going to increase my familiarity. Sure. My eyes are tearing up. There she is. What did that say? Peeling good? Peeling good something since 1676. Good evening. Thank you very much. Thank you, my friends. What a crowd, what a turnout, wow! And a warm welcome to all our international guests. These folks sure traveled a long way to appreciate the humble onion. I think a round of applause is in order. I guess it isn't. Oh man. Do you folks know how many onions it takes to change a light bulb? Kill her! At least an entire bag. And even then it's not guaranteed to work. I thought it was funny. Is that supposed to be funny? I can't lie, I chuckled. I thought it was kind of funny. But I chuckled because of the audience. Yeah, you and nobody else here. Yeah, that's what's funny about it. You know, I like to think Hinterberg has a lot in common with the onion. We have many layers, like ogres. We're firmly rooted in fertile soil. Don't phrase it like that. And we might just become a staple diet all over the world. What are you? Local politicians are so weird. So I'm excited to announce that I've struck a deal with Streamcoin. 2 seasons of the hit show Slayers will be filmed right here in Hinterberg. But that's not all, folks. Hinterbank Capital has agreed to support my initiative to reopen our Kolmstein dungeons. Now that the Kolmstein cable car is running again, I've hired 6 new bus drivers to take you there. Tell your friends, these are big buses and we have room for everybody. Yes, she also... I would hate her so much if I were the audio engineer for that. I've had people like that. I've legitimately had people like that who like walk away from microphones. Or who... Do I even have something to like show it with? Who have a microphone, this is just like a pen, but they do this. Or they like hold it something like this. Or they have, like I do, they have a microphone arm with a microphone for like someone who was reading a book. And then they just did this. And just read it like here. Fucking, I never want to do a live audio mixing again. I was so mad. Because afterwards people came to me and were like, we couldn't hear a thing. I was like, I know. What am I supposed to do? Go on stage? And tell fucking Sarah Kuttner she doesn't know how to work a microphone? I don't think it was Sarah Kuttner, but I had a reading with Sarah Kuttner. But I think she adjusted the mic stand, but she didn't remove the microphone. It was someone else. I'm sorry that I just slandered her. I don't even know what she does anymore. I don't know about you, but I'm on vacation to experience new things. Got plenty of politicians back home, and they all sound like this. Let's scram? Yeah, let's. Sure, drinks. One more thing. I love how we both just like stop dead in our tracks. Do you even know who that is? She is, I think she did like MTV or Viva shows. She's a German like TV host, or was a German TV host. And she did write at least one book, and when she wrote one of her books, she did a book reading tour that for one of the locations I was the audio engineer for. But again, she did not, I have to clarify, she did not put the microphone away. She readjusted the mic stand, which is also not something I like to see. But at least she didn't move it away from her. So we were still able to hear her. But I forgot that I had to turn up the volume for this game, by the way. I think this is better. One more thing. I know you've all been dying to know how the renovations of our old fountain have been going. Okay, maybe 2 more minutes. Yeah, I don't like to change the audio levels in OBS, but I have to now because Hinterberg, even on like the volume setting that is like on the I think on the highest volume levels, is still way more quiet than the Final Fantasy emulator. And friends, it's been killing me that we had to keep so hush-hush about it. Well, no longer. On this glorious Onion Festival evening, I'm just so excited to finally unveil the new centerpiece of Hinterberg. A fountain for the ages. Holy wow. You're all seeing it too, right? That's a bit much, isn't it? And we officially have the ugliest main square in the country. Can anybody please explain what's happening? This isn't supposed to be permanent, is it? I've never talked with her. She's like the rich local lady, but I do love her style. It's incredibly kitschy. I need a drink. You'll come with, and I'm not gonna hear a no. Well, I already said drinks. So, here's to the humble onion. Cheers, love. Ah, good old... Can we get an onion beer? Cheers, onion. We hardly knew ye. Hey, you're actually the only Austrian I really know. Answer me this. Do you think any of what we experience here is the real deal? Like, am I learning anything about life around here at all? Or is it just one big amusement park ride? Onion juice. Maybe it's 50% beer, 50% onion juice. I mean, it's like... I'd say it's like 80-20, but nah, it's actually more like this. I don't think you're learning what it's like to live in an Austrian village, if that's what you're asking. But you know, I've been to Greek tourist traps and to Italian and Spanish tourist traps. And sure, they all sell you the same pool mattress, but they all have their own distinct flavor as well. You wouldn't just take one place for the other. So yeah, you're probably not getting the real deal, or whatever that may be, but you'll be taking something home that's unique to this place anyway. That's actually kinda, like, insightful and profound. I like it. Good enough for me. Cheers to uniquely local ways of selling out old festivals. Feels nice to hang out here with Alex. Feels good to know that I'm not alone on this wild ride. To know that every day I'm growing and I'm adjusting to all this a bit better. We're now buddies! I have 1 more HP. What a day. Yeah, I didn't get more XP. I got more XP. I got more HP because I got a relationship level up, but not because I finished a dungeon. Teresa left a book on my table, The Slayer's Guide to Hinterberg. I could stay up longer tonight and read a little, or watch a bit of TV, or I could do the responsible thing and just go to bed. Let me actually check. Maybe I can turn it louder. No, see, the audio is on max level. Yeah. Hey, you're on vacation. Stop being responsible. So if I recall correctly, if you do one of these things, I think TV gives amusement and the book gives familiarity. But you take a max HP cut for the next day. I should probably do one of these though, because I have no amusement. Will increase my familiarity, but I will be tired tomorrow and have less HP. Reading a book or watching TV are great for increasing your familiarity or amusement. Just be aware that you'll be tired the next day. Tired slayers have less HP, so consider finding yourself a nice scenic spot instead of attempting a dungeon. While tired, your maximum HP will be I don't know why I can't speak today. Will be reduced by 25%. Well, my familiarity is already quite high. Let's watch some amusing, hopefully amusing TV on this old CRT TV that's so awkwardly placed. What is this? Okay, can we talk about the furniture setup in this hotel room for a second? What is this? Who did this? Why is the bed under the like slant where you could easily hit your head getting up? Why is the TV so far away? Why is there no, like, the only other place to sit? No, there are two chairs. One looks incredibly unergonomic. The other one is turned away from the TV. I mean, I guess, yeah, we did have also some weirdly placed furniture in hotel rooms, but some put actual thought into it. A reality show is running. Fuck. No amusement for me then. That one's for reading, I guess. I don't know if she reads in bed or on the chair. Why is she still in clothes? Because this is a kid's game. Well, it's not, but you know what I mean. Young, good-looking contestants seem to be stranded on an island together. Do you have any idea how bad it feels to always be picked last? No one here likes me. Calm down, Erica. It was a banana picking challenge and everyone knows you can't climb. I'm getting really sleepy. Yeah, the shoes need to come off. The jacket as well. The hat I could see an argument for, but yeah. No. Shoes indoors is crazy talk. Unless you have, like, dedicated, like, house shoes, obviously. Like, what are they called in English? Pantoffeln? Slippers. If you have that, fine. But not, like, your outdoor shoes. So tell me, when you're on vacation, you the type who keeps your stuff in the suitcase, or do you unpack and put it in your room's drawers? Oh, lady. Everything stays in the suitcase. Yeah, I love the, like, sitting outside. How they always start the day, like, sitting outside. I guess they're having, like, a coffee. This is really nice. This would be a really fun vacation spot. I do generally love, like, mountain villages. And do you know one reason, again, sidetracked, do you know one reason why this feels really relaxing and why a lot of, like, smaller mountain villages have this relaxing atmosphere? It's obvious because of the nature and everything, but one really big reason is there's no cars. In a lot of these, like, mountain villages, there are no cars, or very, 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 very few. Like in the one in Switzerland that I used to go to with my family for a vacation, only, like, I think 2 of the hotels had cars with pretty much, like, very, very small, like, pickup trucks. I don't know how else you would call it. They're like, if you take a pickup truck and shrunk it by like 50%, to get, like, luggage and people who are hard of walking to the hotels. And that's it. Like, and that gives it a way more relaxing experience for, like, sitting outside on, I don't know, like a patio like this. Like a deck in front of your hotel, sipping a coffee. They're right next to the, like, biggest street in town. It would be a nightmare if it was like a motor traffic road, but it isn't. I just leave it in the suitcase. Why unpack if I'm leaving soon anyway? See, I always unpack everything, even if it's just for one day. Alex? You're a psychopath. If I'm somewhere, I'm going to be there fully. Not with one foot on the plane back home. I guess. But it's still crazy to me. So let's talk dungeons. Any idea where you're going to go today? There are only level 3 ones at Kolmstein. There are only level 3 ones that I haven't done yet. But my equipment isn't good enough. It'll be fine. I want to do Kolmstein. I love that. It's of course, it's a snowy area. Of course I want to do it. I guess I could find, as I said, a scenic spot to relax and not do a dungeon. Maybe I'll do that, actually. Last time we played this, I didn't do it, like, at all. Yeah, you can see my tired HP up there. But we can do it today. Spare any monster parts, hero? Your next reward will be... we give you 10,000 extra Hinterbucks. You better give us to him fast, though. Nice. We do have the time, yeah. That was one of the reasons why we... the bodysuits are so... Look at how tight they are. That was one of the reasons we didn't originally do it. I mean, while I was pretty certain that there was no, like, inbuilt time limit. Because this game seems to be really... it has, like, a really relaxing vibe. It would clash really hard if you had a built-in time limit when it comes to the days. It feels like the reason she's here with the vacation and everything, there should be a time limit. But I guess here's probably where our conjunction was wrong. She's probably a self-employed lawyer. Like, she has the money, and if she's self-employed and took care to not have, like, any ongoing cases, she can stay here as long as she wants. Because she's not beholden to anyone else. It does not snow in my home country, so visiting a glacier... why did I say glacier? Glacier. Glacier? Yeah, glacier. Is something truly special for me. Oh, believe me, it's truly special to everyone. Yeah, right. She does say that. She does say that she works in... oh my god, what's it called in English? Kanzlei. She works in a... like, she's an employed lawyer. First visit up here? You'll need to get your magic skills first, otherwise this rail won't do anything for you. No, believe me, this rail will do a lot for me. Hi, everyone. Lawyer's firm, I guess, is the thing that makes the most sense. Chambers. Chambers feels like it has some official connotation. Oh, of course, yeah, because it's UK. UK terms are just weird. I mean, I don't want to be the guy who's like... I don't want to give people, like... I don't want to give the USA any more recognition than they already have. They already consider themselves to be the default country. Which is incredibly annoying for everyone who's not them. But their fucking the freaking British words for half of the things just don't make any sense. Gimme, 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 gimme. Magic skill hover. Oh, the skill button to summon the hoverboard. And the light ray. Oh man. Fuck. Fuck. I fucked up. There we go. Let's go! I love this area. I love this spell. Oh right, it's not active. It's so much fun. I don't know if the first dungeon here is the one that's pretty much just an obstacle course for the snowboard, for the hoverboard. But that one was probably my favorite dungeon in the entire game. Also, I love this music. Hey, Davey, good to see you. Ooh, a Novo Heart 3000, but it's goo covered. How do we get rid of the goo? It's like a people thing. Finally, did you wait? Did you just get the points, or did you wait for Davey? Oh, it's Klaus. Remove goo from weapons and armor. Already. Oh, you have way more. Well, fuck me then, I guess. Yeah, you do try and take turns. I know you do. You're getting a fact that's incredibly random. This is what this is for, random trivia, and that probably doesn't mean anything to like most people. The famous Saint Anger snare, like the famous Metallica album Saint Anger with the weird ass hollow snare sound. It's the snare that was used is a Ludwig Vistalite, which is an acrylic snare. Like it's not made of wood, it's made of acrylic, so it's see-through. I couldn't find out if it's an original 70s Ludwig. They made them in the 70s, and then they didn't make them because acrylic drums are hard to produce and not a lot of people like them. But then people got nostalgic for them, as so often happens, and they started making them again in like the early 2000s. So it just fits that he could have played a new one or a vintage one. I don't know. It doesn't. I couldn't find anything about that. Sounds like it was made from wood. It sounds like it was made out of my old kitchen pot. I mean, I like Saint Anger more than most people, I say. I legitimately do like Saint Anger as an album. And I can't even be like... I can't even try to make a defense for... That's not happening now. Yeah, right. For the snare sound. Because if they just use the snare sound as an effect, like if they only occasionally had used the snare as an effect, it would have been cool. But they didn't. And so it's incredibly annoying, even for me. I don't think he's the worst drummer in metal, but he's definitely an odd drummer. The thing is, there are some things that he does, like some grooves, that are really good. How do I leave, by the way? His whole vibe is really simple. It's probably down there. I just can't seem to figure out where. But I feel like he's like in a band with a more straightforward rhythm guitarist, he would be totally fine. And maybe sometimes even really good. Some of his lines are legitimately really, really good. How do I get out of this joint? Oh, there we go. I didn't see that. But the thing is, Metallica has one of the best like rhythm guitarists in metal. People don't talk about James Hetfield enough, and even if they do, they don't talk about him. Like, he's one of the best rhythm guitarists and a fantastic songwriter, and he's legitimately a fantastic singer. I love his singing voice. A song with the aggressive cowbell? You mean Seasons Don't Fear the Reaper? Or the song is just called Don't Fear the Reaper? He is a terrible drummer. Yeah, of course. I mean, Joey Jordison was an amazing drummer. And Lars Ulrich he's a terrible live drummer. Or at least he now is a terrible live drummer, because I guess he doesn't play as much as he used to. But on like records, I don't think he's that bad. Since like the internet has shown us a lot of like live fuck-ups of him, he has become kind of a meme, and rightfully so. But like, you can't deny that back when they were not able to do a lot of edits, like the first 4 albums, his drumming's really good. And it had to be done like if at most they were able to punch something in, but most of it had to be done in one take. Like playing through an entire song. And there are some weird things especially on Master of Puppets. But of course, what he has also done is fucked up the like end mix of at least 3 records. Nice, 30 stream streak. Jesus Christ, that's so much. Ooh, that's way nicer than what I have. Like, right, because of Lars Ulrich. Because of Lars Ulrich, the end mix of And Justice for All is terrible. Everyone knows it. That has become a meme in its own right. While I do like a lot of the mix of Saint Anger, again, the snare sound, horrible. Horribly overused, over-present. And listen, I don't know if he's to blame. It's probably not like his blame entirely. But seeing as he is super hands-on when it comes to mixing, Death Magnetic's production is horrible. And he's also probably like partly to blame for it. Get lasered! Nice. Ow. Can you stop? Oh! I know that a lot of people hail Death Magnetic as the, like, rechristening of Metallica after the horrible, horrible, unlistenable Saint Anger. I disagree vehemently. I actually, this is gonna get me killed one time. I prefer Saint Anger over Death Magnetic. Like, quite a bit, actually. Oh, that was a quick ban, nice. This is some kind of race course over that mountain. People say that the dungeon will reveal itself if you complete the race. Ah, yeah, I love that quote. MP regeneration up. Ooh. It was very random, but I mean, they called the things seeds and garden. Where am I? Oh, that's a level 5 dungeon. Please don't kill me. Okay, these are just level 2 though. I think it was level 5. Maybe that's the level 3 one. Ow! Oh. Yeah, I love the Unforgiven, especially Unforgiven 1. That was... Unforgiven 1 was my, like, angsty teen song. And I still love it. But I do kinda cringe at my earlier self whenever I listen to it now. Because I was a very, like, edgy teen, and this was my... Unforgiven 1 was my edgy teen, no one understands me song. I'm a huge Metallica fan. I know it's also like an insanely milquetoast take to like Metallica as a metal fan, but Metallica legitimately is a fantastic and, of course, highly influential metal band. They are important and known for a reason. Yeah, it really is. It really is part of it. It is a nice song to play. Yeah, I agree. Oh no, this is the Glacial Galaxy. That's... I'm not committed to actually doing a dungeon today, though. Ow. Did I get a scenic place? There was one here, right? This looks like a perfect spot to rest for an afternoon and just enjoy the scenery. But stay and not do a dungeon today. It'll probably increase my relaxation, and staying out in the cold air could raise my physical defense. Oh right, it does more than just give you something. Yeah, let's do that. It does more than just pass the time and give you, like, a social stat. The weather report said it would be 33 degrees Celsius in Vienna today. This screenshot, I don't know if it has, if it was specifically at this point, but this text from the game was quoted, like, posted by the developer on Blue Sky just a couple of weeks ago during the heat wave. There's something surreal about seeing ice and snow smack in the middle of summer. It's almost magical. Yeah, it is magical. Wonder why I never spent a summer vacation in the mountains before. The air is so cold and clear. Nothing at all like the stale heat, salty skin, and constant sense of exhaustion in the city. I was never much of a summer person. Preach, girl. When it's cold, you just put on more layers. When it's hot, all you can do is bear it. That's what I say. Besides, wearing lots of layers just feels nice. See? Something about the extra weight. Like it's anchoring me. That's something you could understand. It's no weight blanket. Yeah. I'm not depressed, I'm pressed. I love that. Let's get back home. Start thinking about evening plans. It really looks hideous. The fucking fountain. Hey, could you spare a minute? You're a slayer, right? Sure. What can I do for you? Look, I'm not really supposed to talk to our guests. I'm heading a little research group. We're trying to understand magic a bit better. Any findings so far? Our results, well, they aren't just public just yet. So my problem is that we're understaffed. I'm not a scientist. I'm a lawyer. That's the exact opposite. Scientists are useful. We don't exactly have the resources to send someone out into the wild to acquire the materials we need for our research. Go on. There are instances of a special substance that you'll only find around Hinterberg. Magical elements. You can think of them as a sort of proto-goo. I don't want proto-goo in my hands. Let them sit in the sunlight by themselves long enough and they'll turn into monsters. But if you pick one up, carry it, keep it close to humans, it remains perfectly inert. I need some of those elements. A lot, actually. If you happen to come across any, could you bring them to me? It won't be a one-way street, you know. The elements have practical applications. They can shrink your charms. That's pretty impressive. It's going to be useful. I know, right? I'll just be over there. Come talk to me whenever you have some magical elements. I think we could really help each other out. And now she's just standing there. Alles okay? I don't know. I was kind of taking... I love the URL. You can make out the .at and kind of the www. Okay is, yeah. Let's see. Remove goo from weapons and armor could be useful. Fucking, we need to spend time with Renault for multiple reasons, but I think he just doesn't like us. We're not cool enough. Which is probably not how you would phrase it. Which is precisely why he's so cool. We could spend time at the fireplace. Because it gives pretty much everything. You still have no idea what's going on. Basically, this is a combination of like Persona social links and Zelda dungeons. The story is that there is an Austrian village in the Alps where dungeons appeared and magic becomes real around it. And so, as would happen in real life, people make it a tourist attraction. So we are a tourist from Vienna who goes here and just to like get away from her day job and experience magic and like kill evil slime monsters in a dungeon. And the Persona thing is that you have these social links. So basically you have different time slots. Like you're progressing through the days. You have the morning, the afternoon, the evening, and you can choose how you spend the time. And that's very Persona. You have to like manage your time and increase your stats and decide what to do when. And also you have these social links, is what they're called in Persona. Here they're just like friendships. pretty much people that you can spend time with and learn something about them, and in return you get, like, different bonuses depending on what person. Don't I already have stuff for the scientist? I might. What are my charms, by the way? Perfect dodge, slow down. That only happened like once. Shockwave on Slay, I love that. Physical magical attack boost. But yeah, you're right, we should have at least talked to Bazimi, to the scientist. So it's this really cool, like, mishmash of relaxing, like, Alp village holiday and dungeon diving. And I mean, just look at this game. Just look at this game. It just looks fantastic. I love this vibe so much. I could shrink this. I know that I love this one. So shrinking this should be, like, priority. Yeah, I can shrink it down to 1 immediately. Yeah, that's amazing. Because I know that I will probably have this for the end. For the entire game. Art style similar to Blueprints? Yeah, that's right. It's this very, like, you can see a few of the dots that are, I don't know what you call it, but it's very, like, it just looks like a comic book. It's what you do in a comic book when you, like, in a black and white, primarily comic book, when you want to fill in some different areas. It's really vibrant. I love... This is one of my favorite games. It has become one of my favorite games, like, immediately. And it's just so fucking charming. That's defense boost? That's attack boost, though. Is it on consoles? Yes. It did take... I'm pretty sure it's on, like... the PlayStation and Xbox. It was originally there. It was on Game Pass, but it's no longer on Game Pass. And there is... It took a while for the Switch version to come out, but it did come out like a year ago or so? I don't know. This would be like a... I will probably eventually get this for the Switch as well, because this is a wonderful game to just lay in bed and play again. You're still looking for Serenity, I take it? This guy clearly won't talk to me. Maybe if I get more renown. Right, it doesn't say how much. Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds, I haven't played it. People go nuts for Outer Wilds. Campfire is pretty quiet tonight. Sounds like they're talking about an energy drink named Purple Pitzel. Right, it does deepen the relationships with anyone there. It will also slightly increase everything. I don't care about the people who are here, though. I mean, she's cool. But we don't really have... We have no relationship with her yet. But it's nice how she tries to keep up with me. Especially this. Well, maybe it's not for everyone. Maybe it's not for you. And that's totally fine. That's totally valid as well, right? But I know that a lot of people love it. We can spend time with the dog! That's what we're doing tonight. There's a dog by the road, idly watching the tourists passing by. But walk over and see if he's friendly. Yes. Hi, dog. Hey, pal. Are we friends? Guess not. Don't take it personally. This one's a big, fat coward. Woof. Yeah, you goof chicken. He likes treats, you know? Wild strawberries. Bring him some. I bet he'll ease right up. I should give him the wild strawberries I found in the forest. I do have those. Yeah, of course, if you did spend money on it, that makes sense. Hey, buddy, so you're shy, huh? That's okay, I'm a little shy myself. You want some of these, though? Yes. You like these, huh? Got no real plans for tonight. Might just hang out with the dog. Befriending him would add to my relaxation. Exactly. I'll highly recommend Dungeons of Hinterberg. It's an incredibly underappreciated game. I hear pretty much no one talking about it. It's not a long game. It's like 20 hours to play through, but it's just a very relaxed experience. But the dungeons can actually get kind of challenging. Like both the puzzles. It's not afraid to give you some challenging puzzles and some challenging like combat encounters. But it does have a lot of ways to alleviate difficulty and like difficulty settings and everything. Yes, befriend the dogs. Always choose the dogs. Looks like you've earned the big chicken's trust. Is he yours? He's his own, but he has a home with me. The story is fantastic and the art style is fantastic. It's genuinely a like treasure of a game. Do you mind if I hang out with him? You should ask him yourself. It's looked like he'd like that though. What's his name? He goes by many. You know how animals can look like entirely different people from one moment to the next? He does that a lot. So give him one single name would be an injustice to his soul. Pick any name you like and call him that. It's your bond to make. I should give it a proper name. What did we call him last time? Was it Wowzer? Was it, did we just call him Dog? Did we call him Mr. Paws? I don't remember. I can also say Barclay or Reddington. Did we call him Reddington? No, I think we called him Burlington. I don't remember at all. Let's call him Burlington. I'll call you Burlington. How's that sound, buddy? Wowzer is also really good. These are such hard choices to make. You've gazed into his soul and found something to connect with. I applaud you. What's your day like, Burlington? You see, he's out and about all day. Often roams the forest or Doberkogel. Magic attracts him. There's tons of monsters out there. Isn't he afraid of them? He holds his distance, but he's a curious one. Monsters ignore animals. Magic is only interested in humans, I think. Maybe you'll run into him when you're out. If you do, say hi and pay attention. He knows things. Look at him! Look at the smile! I'm acquainted with a dog. It might be helpful when looking for a hidden dungeon. Yeah, you need to befriend the dog at least level 1 because you need him for one dungeon. Teresa is sitting out on the terrace by herself. Good evening, Teresa. Fräulein Dorfer, anything I can help you with? Daughter number 1. Earlier than expected to be hard. Oh yeah, it took me a while to understand the sentence structure. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, Davey. Appreciate it as always, and hope to see you all soon. I guess I just wanted to ask if you're alright. I like to sit here sometimes after work is done. I just can't get my mind off that onion festival. That statue sure is something, huh? I don't really care about the statue. It's really nothing. I know every honest... I almost read something else. Cook cries over onions. We have the festival every year, and we all know that it's a bit silly, and nobody really cares that much about a vegetable. Lady, I disagree. The onion is incredibly important. You respect the onion. If you have an onion festival, you have to do it sincerely. But it's the one thing we do for ourselves around here. So we look forward to it and get into the mood. For crying out loud, I was Onion Queen 3 years in a row back in my day. Anyone can come and join and be welcome. I just thought this was the one thing we wouldn't turn into a farce for our visitors. Excuse me, I didn't mean it that way. No, asparagus is, if onion is an angelic force, asparagus is the devil. Yeah, the Onion Queen. Don't worry about it, I get it. Asparagus is so disgusting. I voted for Mayor Wagner. She sure knows how to make our guests feel welcome. I just wished she'd have the same kind of care for the rest of us as well. Yep. That is usually how it is in a like highly touristy place. Especially when it's a... Look at the dog. 50 relaxation. That's quite a bit. Especially when it's a small touristy place. Like, I've lived in touristy cities. Like, I live in a very tourist-heavy city right now, but it's still a bigger city, so it's not that noticeable. Tourists never really outnumber the residents, but in a small place, during the like main seasons, they absolutely do. And it can be incredibly annoying, and I should probably be responsible and sleep. Since I already am tired. Did the Fräulein sleep well today? It's still kind of weird to me that they say Fräulein. I know that in like southern Germany and Austria, they still say it. And obviously this is from Austria, and this takes place in Austria. Yeah, but I hate it. Like, it's something that you would never do where I live. Like, if you call someone Fräulein here in northern Germany, you get a mean look, and that will be the best outcome for you. I'm also looking forward to Stralsund. That's also a super touristy place, but this time with the tourists. I don't want to call you Fräulein, I don't want to call anyone Fräulein. It rained during the night, but you know what they say, rainy night, morning bright. So what's your destination for today? That is an interesting question. I want to do Glacial Galaxy. No, I don't like it. Ah, look at this. Party pooper. Every party needs a pooper, that's why they invited you. I'm not gonna sing it. It's a freaking incredibly niche joke anyway. Like, it's a niche reference. How many do we have? Oh, we have quite a bit. No, there's still less than half. It's a Team 4-star, Dragon Ball Z abridged thing. And apparently it's something that one of the creators' dads would use to, like, taunt him with when he was throwing a tantrum as a child. He would sing this, like, song, "Every party needs a pooper, that's why they invited you." And eventually he put it into Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Which is funny. I mean, yeah, it's... Well, apparently they're still on good terms. But it could easily go the other way. I mean, I could just teleport to the dungeon entrance. I've been there, but why? When I can snowboard. Alright, you are... What are these? Yeah, well... I would also rather ski because I can't snowboard. But I'm a really good skier though. I say some weird shit on stream. Where was it? Oh, it's down there, right? I like skiing a lot. But I mean, there's no ski spell in this game, so I have to settle for snowboarding. I do want to ski again. Like, maybe we can make it happen. No, we probably can't make it happen this year. But, well, soonish. Afterwards. I'd like to go to a skiing hall again. Yeah, exactly. If we do it, we go to Bisping. Just to see something else. Nice laser. Yeah, that sounds good. Obviously, we don't need to be in any sort of rush. Aha. Physical defense up. Yes. We'll see how that works with the moving. Otherworldly heat emanates from the portal. Am I really ready to do this? This dungeon should be just about right for me. If this is the, like, snowboard high speed dungeon, I don't even know where the freaking coin would be. Yep, there's so little time. Yeah, this is the... Oh, right, this is the freaking gravity one. It's not the one I'm thinking of. I think there's one that's just like a race with a hoverboard. But this one is also kinda confusing. But this is a really fun one as well. Oh, I need to replay Super Mario Galaxy at some point. I only played through it once when I was, I think, like 20, but I really loved it. It was my favorite Mario game when I played it. And I haven't played it since. I don't know, I kind of don't really like putting the Wii up again. It's called this Glacial Galaxy. You see it in the top right. The dungeon name. Doesn't seem like it's here. Whoosh. Look at this. This is so cool. Like when they made this game, did they need to implement frickin' Mario Galaxy type micro gravitational scenery? Like planets, small planets? I guess it would be like, I guess it would be high gravitational. Oh, there's another one, I guess? Because gravity is high, otherwise for such a small planet it wouldn't really work. Oh, there's one. There we go. Yes, I'd like that. Because I really don't want to do every single dungeon twice just because of the fucking coin. Lasers. It's incredibly unhelpful. I like it. Oh, ow! I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there were like a lot of lasers in one of the like later parts of the dungeon. Laser traps seem like the exact thing that you would have if you have a dungeon that was about dodging traps on a hoverboard. Ow. I did come here. Yeah, right, I jumped in here. I mean, this is so cool. Like, they could have easily... Oh, that's it, probably. Well, that's maybe that's not it, but that's definitely something. They could have easily just done like what would be like a classic dungeon, in the sense that you just walk through things. Oh no, there was one with a keyhole. Trivia again. This is getting out of hand. In the 1984 video game Elite, which is a space trading simulation kind of situation where you was this intergalactic space pilot trying to make a living, a lot of it is procedurally generated. And they had a big problem during production, during programming, because no matter what they did for like several different like procedural generations of galaxies, they got a galaxy or a planet, I don't remember, that was called Ars. And obviously they didn't want to have a galaxy that's a swear word. So they had to like tweak some stuff. Oh, there are the lasers, okay. Tweak some stuff and then generate again, and then apparently it still would sometimes happen. Yeah. There is the rumor that they weren't able to get it out fully and they got a complaint because there's so much stuff because it is procedurally generated. For a video game that's like 40 years old, it's insanely huge. Oh, hi, spiders. Ow. There's the rumor that they weren't able to get it out and that there was a complaint from like a parent that saw their kid playing Elite and they were in the Ars galaxy. But apparently that's just a rumor and they were able to fix it. All right, there are checkpoints. Ah. Well, I'm assuming it's this then. Lots of lasers. This is not the dungeon I'm thinking of, though. I mean, it did have a good, decent chunk, oh my god, of snowboarding action, but it's not the... It's not the, like, whole... No, that's a sword. I should probably also check the things I got, right? Here's gear. It's not the like, almost fully snowboarding dungeon that I was thinking of. Resonance Sword 3. I need to get... Oh, wait, I can use this. Nice. Because I got amusement. I'm now way more amused, so I can use this sword to its full potential. Oh, that looks cool. Could it be anywhere else in this? Oh, yeah. There can be these little alcoves. Gotta pay attention to those. Oh no, that's not the right move, definitely. No. It's in this one? Yeah, that's what I assumed. Ow! I'm an idiot. The trivia sense tingled and he came running back. Now you fumbled. Oh, look at this. Oh, wait. Ow! I'm not going to give her a 5 stream penalty. I can't cut my viewership in half. There we go. Nice. Ow. That's my only reason. I mean, you can ban yourself. There are people who have tried it. Mods can absolutely ban themselves. No, okay, this would also have been like a solution. Oh, there's a way through, okay. No, no! There won't be a ban. I mean, I need to get in that thing. Next time you use the jacket, that's what I feared. You're feeling undervalued. I'm sorry, mate. I think you're just jesting, but you know I value you. Uh, 100%. Okay, good. What the? How the? Oh, wait. Did I go in there? I probably did, but... Oh, no. Alright, that's the one that goes through here. It's probably... It has something to do with here, right? Can I go... Yeah, oh yeah, it's... I'm an idiot. That's how you do it. Yeah, nesting is what we will, quote-unquote, soon will be doing. I've always liked the term nesting partner. She's allowed to spend her time as she wishes, as long as she does it, like, if her interests align with yours. I missed both of those. Oh, maybe it is this one. Because I do remember this. She did wait, yeah. The only bad thing about the snowboard spell is that it's not that... Oh, right. Ow, ow, ow. It's not that good in combat. Ow. I mean, you can use it. Ooh. Always very hot? There you go. Come back here. Ow. That did hurt, actually. I mean, I do have quite a few. I could take a potion. I have like 13. This game is so beautiful. Every single time. I know I keep saying it, but it's just true. Bonk. Anything else on this little mini planet? Before we leave? There we go. Resonant leggings. I don't think I'm amused enough to wear leggings. That sounds like a jest. Oh, it's renowned. I'm not famous enough for leggings. I'm sorry. How could I have made that? How could I have made that crucial error? Amusement has nothing to do with leggings. Let's get out of here. Let's see what we do this fine evening. Hey, I still need a first-hand experience from a Slayer. For my article, I hang out at the Krampus bar most nights. Stop by if you have time. Right. He was a thing. We didn't spend a single evening with him last time, right? I did forget about him right away. Right, he's the photo mode guy. I love how fucking... Oh, Gertrude isn't even from Hinterberg. She's a tourist, but she's a tourist that has been coming here for decades. I love how she just gives you money for the first part. Danny gives you 1 HP. Albert gives you MP slot increase, which is also really nice. Oh, Burlington gives us higher value loot, though. That's also really good. Jay gives dodge stamina increase. Klaus gives removes goo from weapons and armor. Maybe we should just do that. Well, let's see who's at the... Well, no one's at the fireplace. That was a quick thing to check. I do want to see that I do get my renown up. I mean, renown is something that yeah, the fucking poetry night. I told there was poetry night tonight. Spa probably is also relaxation, right? Yeah, makes sense. Hi. Wait, do I even want to do something here? Not necessarily. Let's just go to here, to the campfire. Even though there's no one there, let's check out premium weapons. We can also sell some stuff that I definitely don't use anymore. Which was only 2 things, it turns out. I still love how the music slows down when you enter something and then speeds back up when you leave. Like... I was hoping you'd stop by. Good to see you. How's adventuring? I hear you're doing well. You've been keeping an ear out for my progress. What gets around here? Your hostess is a bit of a blabbermouth. His... It's not even a shirt, what is it? It's like cardigan, pullover, what is it? Pullover is just German. They don't call it sweater, that's what they call it in English. He has 2 buttons open. Which is riding very low. Man's showing a lot of chest hair. But I love how it says Willow behind him. In general, I really love that there's a lot of German text, because obviously there would be a lot of German text if it was an Austrian village. Listen, if you're not busy, can I take you out for dinner? Would be nice to hear your perspective on some things. Yeah, cardigan is Schreckjacke. That was just the first thing that came to my mind. I mean... Oh yeah, right. Of course it has buttons. It's not a sweater. Yes, spend time with him. So it was right, but I was thinking of the wrong thing. Immediately. Oh, hello. Klaus orders a vegan dish. The host knows him well. He makes no effort to hide his disapproval. You know, going through something like this earthquake, a lot of people would have just gone home. Those that stay, they often get reckless. Be dead once and all that. That's what had me worried. It absolutely is obese, yeah. But you've got your head on straight. Makes you a rare species around here. Compared to other adventurers? I took 8 rookie adventurers into the beginner's dungeon today. 8. You wouldn't believe some of these clowns. One of them wore a Mexican wrestling mask, and I call him El Enigma Aleman. Of course it was a German. We're the worst tourists. I'm assuming that one was German because of Aleman. Everything in Hinterberg is enabling this behavior. The bureaucrats, the marketing, the whole damn machine. I should get a nickname too. They've built a whole industry around slaying. I don't see how you'd get them to change course. Maybe. I just feel I haven't been trying. I don't know. I know that we were confused for the longest time how there were other slayers. Right? But it turns out that apparently there are dungeons elsewhere in the world. Not just in Hinterberg. If I recall correctly. Everything's been back to normal in that dungeon since, you know. Also, I think there are some like arenas or stuff. It's pretty much just become a sport. Like how, I don't know, bouldering, like rock climbing, originally was just going outside and climbing on a rock. And then it was emulated, and now you can do it indoors on like ever-changing walls with like different elements. And there's also competitions. So I think that's kind of how it goes. Still, I'm on the edge every time I take someone new. Peak season around here, we have 24 adventurers arrive every day. Yes, also way more safe, of course. We should limit that. Should be looking at magic with awe and wonder, not greed. Well, but you know, that's how it be, though. You know this is a realistic depiction of what would happen. El Enigma Aleman. Honestly, this place is a ticking time bomb. Sooner or later, what happened to me on my first day will happen to someone else, and I might not be so lucky. Exactly. keep going back to how cushy this job has been. Has to change. Can start by re-evaluating security. If so damn keen on keeping up the pace, I'll have to give me a team. And it sounds small, but the dungeons are full of trash. So are the hiking trails. True, I'm picking up a lot of trash. Can't even keep people from littering. How are we going to get them to understand this isn't a playground? People know you, and not just around here. Maybe you can use that. Maybe I can. I need to think about this one more. Maybe stop by if you're not busy. On a related note, if you ever find any gear that's covered in goo, don't throw it out. Bring it to me. I know how to clean up that sort of thing. Thanks for the evening, Louisa. It's been good seeing you. We're buddies! Right, doesn't he? No, we just get money from trash we pick up at the end of the day, passively. We don't have to bring it to him. That's the same thing that I was wondering last time as well. Yeah, 15 trash, so we get money for it. I think? Well, no, you know what? Maybe we should check that out tomorrow. And yeah, speaking of, I'm not going to... My amusement is so low. I love how I'm... I mean, is there still trash here? Well, okay, no, there is trash here. So I gotta get rid of it someplace else. I love how there is fucking... I'm on a vacation, but my amusement is insanely low. Amusement and relaxation are my lowest stats, which is pretty much... Well, no, my amusement would be high on holiday, but usually my relaxation is also pretty low because I do tend to do a lot on vacation, so it's not really relaxing most of the time. Good morning, Fräulein. I hear there was an accident yesterday on Kolmstein. 2 people crashed into each other going full speed on their magical hoverboards. Jesus Christ. I hope they recover quickly. Enjoy your sleigh. We have the minecart workshop. We have Water Lily River. We have Snowflake Slalom is probably the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, that sounds like something that would happen. Sure, let's do one more Doberkogel. It's already 8:20. Gotta keep a bit of tabs on the time. Yeah, of course, you know it's dudes. Come on. Charm slot increase. It's the next one from Klaus. The sad thing now is that I don't have a hoverboard on this map. Oh yeah, I full on believe that statistic. Yes, we have monster parts. I will give you monster parts. Let's see. I guess I haven't been to the... Oh, there's a locked chest though. It's nice that it marks it on the map because I wasn't able to open locked chest last time. There it is. Of course it's behind the waterfall. Nice. Yes. Gathering the teeth is very important. What dungeon are we looking for? Minecart workshop. Minecart workshop. Minecart workshop. There we go. It's probably here then, yeah. Well, the vials of slime are not for any quest though. They are just for your own amusement, I guess. Ow. Maybe. Maybe not, because they're not in the forest. Technically. It depends on how much of a, like, stickler for rules she is, I guess. It's a slime in a jar. Ah. You could, maybe. That's a good backup plan. I love, by the way, that you remember his name. That was legitimately one of the things that I wanted to achieve. That I create characters in a world that you, by yourself, go like, oh, there was that guy, or there was someone in this town, and that could be connected to that, without me having to spell it out. And I do like that it seems to be kind of working. Ravenous hunger. Immediately destroy all enemy shields and gain mana from them. For the following 10 seconds, consume all enemy projectiles and recharge HP and MP for some. That's incredibly good. Destroy all shields alone is good. You're not even good with names, but that one worked, yeah. Otherworldly heat emanates from the portal. Am I really ready to do this? The dungeon should be just about right for me. Let's go! The minecart workshop. There's immediately a battery. Just chilling there. You're way better with names. Hi. Bye! I love this game's sense of humor for stuff like that. Points in the final section. Thanks. Oh yeah, makes sense. We do it like this. Nope. Oh my god. This can't be not dangerous. Yeah. You probably sign a waiver, right? Which goes like... You sign your life away, anything that happens to you is of your own... Happens of your own volition. Have fun. Yeah. But I mean... I was about to say, well, you can't insure your death. You absolutely can. It's a thing. But it doesn't really help you, right? I mean, it helps your... There's something. It helps the people you leave behind, but still. Yeah. Yeah, and let's be real. Getting buried is fucking expensive. That's a small HP potion. Like, what is there? If there's still stuff here... I don't want to go into a minecart because I'm afraid of it being like a one-way situation. Yes, I'm very glad that my mother has already said that she wants to just have a... Oh, okay, never mind then. What's it called? Not wheat. Why can't I think of the word? What's when you... not forest. What's the thing where there's only grass? What's it called in English? What's Rasen in English? Magical attack with lawn! Jesus Christ, I don't know what's wrong with me today. She wants to have like a small lawn grave. So it's just an urn in the ground under a lawn, and then just like a sign like this big, like a stone or something with her name and her dates on it, and just put onto the lawn above the urn. And it doesn't need any tending because there's no space around it that could need tending except for the lawn itself, because it's not just for one person. The cemetery takes care of it itself. But I also really like that. That's my mother's wish. But my mother has the same attitude that my father had when it comes to that. And he said, my father has always said, burial and stuff like that is, it is work for your next of kin. It's like part of grievance and dealing with loss, right? So it's for the people who still live to decide. Because, I mean, as he said, I don't care what happens to me. I'm dead then. So the people that actually have to sit through a burial and have to pay for it and have to want a place to go back to. It should be their decision. It's nice to hear a preference, absolutely. But I had the situation, well, I didn't have it, thankfully. Oh, I vaguely remember this. My sister-in-law. How does this work? Had the situation where her mother... Oh, right. Had planned absolutely everything for her own funeral. She had planned what food she wanted and when. What kind of flowers, where it would be. And this is the fucked up part, she insisted on open casket, which, believe it or not, was really, really, really disturbing and hard for the family. So I already said, again, I'm very glad that my mother in that regard is not at all like that. Because I, in just like very clear terms, said to my mom, if that's what you would want, I wouldn't care. Like, if that's what you would make me do, I would just deny it. I would not give it that to you. Goodbye. How would you know that I disregarded your wish for an open casket funeral? You're dead. I wouldn't do it. Straight up. How does this work? Like immediately I can't pull this in any direction. I can't pull this. Yeah, exactly. Nope. I mean, I can. Right, and I can go up top then. But I can't pull this one then? Can I? But if I pull this to the side, I can't go up top again? There's the yellow one that moves the very beginning. I guess. Oh. Yeah, but now I can't really go... Oh, I can. Right, I'm an idiot. It's kind of hard to see. Where the... I mean, maybe not. Maybe just for me. Nice. There's a coin. Okay, we have that and that. This one needs to move again. There we go. Oh, hi. Oh, this thing got moved to the left. Interesting. Hi, everyone. What the fuck? What is this? Ghost in the Shell? Was it Ghost in the Shell or was it Akira? I mean, I know that like 700 different things also did the iconic motorcycle slide, but where's it from? Or at least what's popularized it? I was immediately thinking Ghost in the Shell, but it could have been Akira. No, I think it's Ghost in the Shell. I haven't seen either of those in a long time. Yes. Like 15 plus years. That scans, yeah, that tracks actually. Ow. Oh. We still need to, I know I keep piling on things that we need to watch. We still need to watch Neon Genesis Evangelion. Ow. Speaking of like classic, generationally defining anime, we need to watch Neon Genesis Evangelion. Donk. Nice. We have all coins so far. Good job, us. Nice graffiti with a king. To the trash dump. I thought it was just at Klaus's. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, it is, right? Okay. Well, at least Alex is at the thingamajig. Klaus, how's it going? Slowly. Getting Town Hall to even look at my proposals has been an uphill battle. So while I'm working on that, I'm trying to make progress on other fronts. Like what? Like cleaning up our hiking trails and dungeons. Ah, we can do it. We couldn't do it before, probably. Was actually hoping you might help me out with that. If you come upon any trash while you're out and about, just drop it here. Tourist Info has a small budget for that sort of thing. I already enlisted a couple of other adventurers to help as well. Danny Fernandez just dropped 50 pieces, if you can believe it. Think you could match that? Might not sound heroic, but that kind of thing really makes a real difference. Do you think I can't match that? I have 108 pieces, Klaus. Thanks so much. That's at least 50 pieces of trash now. Really good to see somebody cares. Do you happen to be free this evening? I'd like to share my thoughts about making Hinterberg safer. Goo first. Clean all, please. Here you go, all cleaned up. Maybe later. Let's see what we got. Or we got covered up. Or the goo got away. This is better. Yeah, it's quite a bit better, actually. Okay, but the... whatever the goo... this was goo covered. It's worse than what I have. Okay. Well, the resonant leggings are better, even though I don't have enough renown. We can see, speaking of renown, every time we get renown, we will check in. I think you looked it up last time, it was like 100 or something, but I'm still trying. We can sell some stuff. Like this, definitely. 32.17. It would be better. So I'm just keeping it for now. $10, that's worse than what I have. That's also worse, okay. Ooh, we can get a really good sword. That would immediately... What the fuck? Can we get that? We can just get this. It's way better than what we have. That would immediately spike our level an insane amount. Also, it's the bunny blade. Yeah, sure. Now sell these two. It's the bunny blade! I remember it. No, show it to the people. I love it. Relaxation with Danny. You know what? We can do the campfire thing, because I do want to eventually spend some time with Jay, and we can spending time with Alex is always a good idea. Not a lot going on at the campfire tonight. Sounds like Alex and Jay are discussing the dungeons that recently appeared in Venice, Italy. See, there are dungeons other places in the world. Hanging out at the campfire will slightly deepen my relationships with everyone there. Will also slightly increase my renown, relaxation, familiarity, and amusement. And I think that's specifically good for renown, because it probably gives you plus 10, which is the same amount that clearing a dungeon gives, I think. Venice, huh? Been once, way before the dungeons arrived. It's beauty, but absolutely packed with tourists. It's still like that. All the dungeons are on the water. Only way to reach them is by boat. Monsters can't reach the land, so the water side is even busier now, with people taking pictures of portals out on the sea. How many dungeons are there anyway? Nobody knows. The Venice anomaly is special. Dungeons come and go. Change every day. Heard the monsters look like carnival creatures? They were carnival masks. Some old squishy purple underneath. Same old squishy purple underneath, though. I was in Venice once, and it was a lot of fun. Even I was like 12, so I was not in the like prime age to really appreciate something like that, and even I found it very interesting. But yeah, it is insanely, like, that is the tourist city. How do you like the sound of that, Louisa? Going to visit Venice once you're done here? Yeah, maybe. Let's get to the Dungeons of Hinterberg. Title drop. Out of the way first. Good thinking. Maybe you and I should go together. Would be quite the trip. What do you do for a living, Alex? That you can just go on vacation after vacation. Oh wait, I think she said she like works remotely. No, she can't work remotely wherever there are dungeons. The internet doesn't work. Yeah, we got 20 renown now. We're inching ever closer to Renault. I should go to bed. You're right about that. Actually, I'm going to save here. And do the sleeping and the beginning of the beginning of the next day next time. Okay. Good choice. Yeah, I think so as well. I like this game so much. And I think we will have more. Like, I think the next Sundays should be pretty consistent. At least the next 2. We'll see. Afterwards, we have some some Sundays that may get lost again. We'll see. We're slowly. This game is about relaxation. Well, I mean, part of the game is about relaxation, so we're not going to stress ourselves out when it comes to the Sunday stream slots. That's how it works. Thanks so much for spending the evening. Hope you have a wonderful start of your week. Hope Monday doesn't treat you too harshly. And stay safe, everyone. Stay healthy, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.